What's up, people of the world? My name is Jay, and welcome to this edition of Sleight of Hand 101. Today we're going to be working on a rather fun and beginner card trick known as the time machine. So grab a fresh deck of cards, let's get started. If I were to ask you what a magician's favorite card in the deck is, what do you think you'd say? In fact, yes, we were actually looking for the Ace of Spades. Now, why is that? And I'll tell you. The Ace of Spades is in fact a time machine. Now, I know that sounds kind of ridiculous, but magicians can use the Ace of Spades to bend time with a deck of cards. And I'll prove that to you right now. And just like with any machine or with any experiment, we need a participant. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to riffle down the side of the deck. All I want you to do is say stop at some point. Right there? Perfect. We'll take a card from the center. In fact, our participant today is going to be the Three of Spades. So we have our time machine and we have our participant. We'll leave our participant in the center of the deck just like so, which obviously leaves our time machine still on top. So if we've got our participant here and our time machine here, we'll go ahead and push our participant in, still leaving our time machine on top. Now watch what happens if I put the time machine in the center. If we go back 5, 10, 15 seconds back in time, you'll notice that we go back to the original setup where the participant was in the center and the time machine was on top. Now let's see how that's done. Before we get started with the time machine tutorial, I ask that you learn the double lift. If you do not know the double lift, I ask that you click the video at the top of the screen, learn that, come back, and we'll get started. Welcome back. So you do need a small setup at the beginning of this trick, and it's very easy. It doesn't matter if the spectator sees it. All you need is the Ace of Spades. So for instance, if the Ace of Spades is somewhere in the center of the deck, you just completed a trick, and you're looking for it, this is a perfect opportunity to ask your spectator what a magician's favorite card is. 9 times out of 10, you're gonna get somebody saying the Ace of Spades. Now, occasionally you will get somebody who's trying to be a jerk or somebody who's just very ignorant saying, oh, the Three of Diamonds or the Queen of Spades or something. And if that's the case, you just kind of play it off funny and say, no, that's not what we were looking for. Close, but no cigar, and that type of stuff. Kind of play around with your spectator, make it a fun experience for them, and you will have a good time as well. So you have your Ace of Spades on the top of the deck. At this point, you explain time travel to them. Now, you can kind of base your story off my story at the beginning of the video, or you can make up something of your own. I really suggest you kind of make up something that works for you, but if you cannot figure something out, you can go ahead, go back to the beginning of this video, learn what I said, kind of memorize it, make it your own, and then use that in your own trick. So now that you have explained to them that the Ace of Spades is a time machine, make sure you really emphasize that this is your time machine. This is what you're going to use for the time travel. You're then going to say, with any experiment and with any machine, you're going to need a participant. And this is when you get a double lift. At this point, go ahead and get your double lift. I like to take it from the center of the deck and say that this, whatever the card is, the Three of Clubs for this instance, is going to be your participant. So you have your participant and you have your time machine. Use your participant to flip over the time machine and then flip over your participant. So you're in this situation. The top 3 cards of the deck is a not really important card, their participant, and then your time machine. Explain to the spectator that you're gonna put their card, not really their card, in the center of the deck. And then you're going to need to get another double lift. And misdirection with eye contact is really important at this situation, so you can get yourself either a break or just pull a double lift and show that the time machine is on top. It's very important that you do not push this card in, because then you can explain that the time machine is here and they're not misdirected thinking that the time machine is in here, like you tricked them or something. Now at this point, you're in this situation where the time machine is on top, their participant is here, and the random card is in the center of the deck. Tell your spectator that you're going to push their card in and then flip over the time machine, again, just grabbing that double lift and flipping it back over. Now the rest of the trick is going to be very simple. You just take their card, which is on top, say that you're putting the time machine in the center of the deck, and what you're going to do is with your pointer finger, push up and get some leverage with this card. The reason you're going to do this is because you want to be able to spin it. Apply pressure with your pointer finger and apply pressure with your thumb get a bend in that card, and use any other finger of your opposite hand and just spin the card. It's a lot easier than it looks. Every time you spin the card, say that you're going back 5 seconds. So you can go 5, 10, 15, however many seconds you want to go back. I like to go back 15 seconds, so it makes it a little more realistic. So I like to say we're going back 5, 10, 15 seconds back in time, and then you say to where your card was in the center and the time machine was on top. At this point, you're completely clean and the trick is over. And that's the time machine. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope you learned something. You know, if you like this video, make sure you hit that like button. It really helps me out and I appreciate it so much. You know, if you didn't like this video, it's no skin off your nose. Just hit that like button. Like I said, I appreciate it so much and I appreciate you guys a lot. You know, check out the description so you can see my Twitter, my Facebook, and my blog page so we can all stay connected and have a good time. And also don't forget to subscribe so you never miss a video. Catch you guys later.